former Fort Hood soldier is now sentenced to 60 years in prison for murdering his ex-girlfriend. In July, a Bell County jury convicted Nikaleon Mosley for the 2021 shooting death of Sergeant Francine Martinez, who shared a son with Mosley. According to investigators, Mosley and Martinez got into an argument outside of a Killeen nightclub. Martinez left and Mosley followed her in another vehicle, shooting at her car. One of the bullets hit her in the head and she died several days later. Mosley's roommate at the time, Demetrius Jones, was also facing charges in the murder of Francine Martinez.
But just this week, the case was dismissed. After more than a year in jail, the family of Demetrius Jones says their fight is far from over. For the first time, they're sharing their story with 6 News.
A father and son, proud soldier, and a man of service is how Erica Mack says she raised her son, Demetrius.
You always show love, and we live in love, and he has always exemplified that to me. I'm very proud of my son.
But for over a year, he's been in jail awaiting trial for a crime he maintains he did not commit.
So he has missed his youngest daughter's first steps. He's missed his son's first day of kindergarten. He's missed his daughter's first day of 5th grade. So all of the very important things, like the first things, have been missed. It weighs heavily on us, and it hurts because it just doesn't seem, it's not fair.
The family traveled from North Carolina to Texas to clear his name at a trial that never happened. The state was granted a motion of dismissal, just as jury selection was already underway.
Judge would not grant a continuance, so that is their loophole to get more time to prepare a case that they cannot prove.
The defense team says it was a delay tactic that leaves their client in limbo.
But this was just a game to them, and I don't think that that's right. You shouldn't play with people's lives, especially when they're in jail. When you're facing 5 to 99 or life in prison, this is not a game.
But then what happens? Well, the state's allowed to re-indict as many times as they want to try, and the cards are stacked against you, and they can continue to abuse the process with no accountability.
In a statement to 6 News, in part the DA says it fully intends to prosecute Mr. Jones for the murder of Francine Martinez and claims a witness wasn't available to testify because of medical reasons. They'll re-present the charges to a grand jury once the witness is available, and that they took the action they believed was required under the circumstances to ensure that crime is prosecuted to the fullest extent. For now, Erica's only son is back home.
When the judge said, okay, that I'm going to grant this dismissal, it was bittersweet. I broke down and I cried, and my facial expression said it all, because I was crying, I was confused, I was happy, I was sad. All of the emotions had taken place all at one time. But at the end of the day, I'm thankful that he's home, that I can hold him, that I can hug him, and that we can start to rebuild life. We can't get back the time that was lost, but we can move forward.
But she says the fight isn't over.
We have to advocate for our children, no matter what. We have to advocate. I carried him for 8 months, so I know my son. I know what he's capable of. I know what he will do and what he won't do. And so we have to advocate for our children, because we know, as mothers, we know.
The defense says Jones was not at the scene of the shooting, and the first grand jury that heard the case did not indict him.